This wasn't just a shooting scene. This was the exact psychological moment a powerless man discovered power. And once someone like Arthur Fleck tastes power for the first time, there's no going back. Today, we're breaking down the subway scene and the silent bathroom dance scene of Joker that followed. And by the end of this video, you'll understand how society creates monsters. Before this moment, Arthur exists at the bottom of the social hierarchy. He is publicly mocked, physically assaulted, emotionally dismissed, institutionally abandoned. As we can see as Arthur sits across from his social worker, she asks him routine questions. He gives routine answers. But look closely. He says, "I just don't want to feel so bad anymore." That's not a villain speaking. That's a depressed man begging for relief. Then she tells him funding has been cut. The program is shutting down. He'll no longer receive therapy. He'll no longer receive medication. This is the first fracture. Psychologically, this is called institutional abandonment. And this creates something called learned helplessness. When a person repeatedly experiences powerlessness, the brain begins to believe, "I have no control." But something dangerous happens when helplessness meets humiliation. On the subway, 3 men begin mocking him. Notice something subtle. Arthur isn't angry at first. He's anxious. His laughter, caused by a neurological condition, escalates the tension. The men interpret it as disrespect. This is called social misattribution. They assume intention where there is none. And now the dominance ritual begins. Humiliation is one of the most powerful emotional triggers in human psychology. Research shows humiliation activates the same neural pathways as physical pain. But unlike physical pain, humiliation attacks identity. Arthur isn't just being beaten, he is being reminded, "You are beneath us." And in dominance hierarchies, once someone feels permanently beneath others, 2 paths exist. 1. Submission. 2. Explosion. Arthur chooses explosion. In this subway scene, the first 2 shots are panic, fight or flight. But the third shot? That one is different. He chases the final man. That is no longer self-defense. That is transformation. This is the moment helplessness turns into power. For the first time in his life, Arthur controls the outcome, and control is psychologically intoxicating. Then comes the dance. No dialogue, no chaos, just dance. This scene is not celebration, it's rebirth. In psychology, identity shifts often require symbolic acts. The dance is Arthur shedding the old self. The victim dies in that bathroom. Joker is born. Notice his posture. Earlier in the film, he slouches. Now, he stands upright. Power restructures body language. What makes this scene disturbing isn't the violence, it's how understandable it feels. Not the murder, but the emotional shift. Many people have experienced being dismissed, being laughed at, being invisible. But most people never cross that line. Arthur crosses it because 1. He has no social anchors. 2. No emotional regulation. 3. No support system. 4. No identity stability. When isolation meets humiliation without regulation, radical transformation becomes possible. History shows that many violent movements don't begin with ideology. They begin with humiliation. On both personal and societal levels, humiliated individuals seek restoration of status. And if they can't earn it, they may seize it. An example is the revolution in Nepal in 2025. Arthur didn't want chaos. He wanted significance. But significance gained through destruction reshapes the mind permanently. The subway scene isn't just about a man snapping. It's about what happens when a human being feels invisible for too long. And the most terrifying part? The transformation didn't feel chaotic. It felt relieving. Arthur even acknowledged that. In his exact words, "Sometimes I don't know what to do." Last time, I ended up taking it out on some people. I thought it was going to bother me, but it really hasn't. That's the psychology behind Joker. Not madness, but a broken identity discovering power for the first time. Thanks for watching. Let me know what movie breakdown you want next.